I consider myself someone who tries to learn as much as I can and pass it on to as many people who are willing to listen. So I have an audience, and I'm passing on something that has really helped me and something that I feel like if you can take whatever your individual goals and passions are and present it more from an inside-out perspective as opposed to outside-in, you have a greater potential of connecting with more clients, more customers, more confidence within yourself and what you're doing, and you place what you do you give yourself a higher, a greater purpose, you know. And it's not that you're trying to make yourself seem more important, more grander than you are. No, if this is something that you spend all of your hours doing, you spend your life preparing and training and studying and becoming better at it, then that's how you should present it. So that's one concept that I really wanted to share with you guys. And, you know, in closing, I'm not going to speak too long, but another thing that I wanted to share was something. I have mentors, and I have mentors that know they're my mentor because we meet and we discuss things. And I have mentors who don't know I exist because I stalk them on YouTube, you know. I stalk them in Barnes and Nobles, you know, reading their books and following their every move and how did they say this and how did they deliver that piece of information. And one of my mentors, you may be familiar with, is Dr. Miles Monroe. He runs a huge international ministry out of the Bahamas. And I was watching a YouTube video of his one day, and he said something that really stuck with me. He said when he was younger, he asked himself a question, you know, what is the richest, the wealthiest place on earth? And as he sought to answer this question, he contemplated, you know, is it the diamond mines of South Africa, or is it the oil fields of the United Arab Emirates, or the coral reefs of Australia? You know, all of these extravagant places of wealth around the world. And he said something that really hit me. He said he's like, in answering that question, God told him that the wealthiest place on earth is always about 5 or 10 minutes from us at any given time. And I'm like, okay, I know you about to go somewhere. He always do. You know, all right. So, and he said, the wealthiest place on earth is the cemetery. I'm like, damn, okay. That's kind of depressing, but okay. And his explanation as to why the cemetery is the wealthiest place on earth is because it's filled with that potential. You know, that idea for that business that was never launched. You know, that book, that great idea that you had that you never acted on. You know, that play that you always wanted to write, but you just never got around to it because you had to go work an extra job to pay AT&T the money that you still going to have to pay them next month again. You know, the potential that was never used, the gifts that were never shared. And I truly believe that each one of us has a gift that God gave us. No, let me not say that God gave us. Each of us has gifts that God put in us that we are obligated to share. So, what I want to leave you with today, you know, is to die empty.